What's up, everybody? I'm B-True, and today I'm going to show you how to defeat the Yagura Strong Approach, the new Strong Approach, on Difficult. But first, if you're interested in more Naruto Online content, please make sure you're subscribed to my channel and click the bell notification button so you don't miss any of my future content. Anyway, so the new Strong Approach, the Yagura Strong Approach, that was just added to the game. This is actually probably the easiest of the three strong approaching just because there's no real gimmick involved in this at all. It's kind of just does your team, like, can your team survive and can you kill the people that you need to kill? So what I did is I beat it on with two different teams. So the first team I beat it with was my normal PvP team right here with Sage Jiraiya, Aruka Danzo, and the Fire Main. So that is, you can really beat it, the strong approach instance, with just about any team that makes sense, as long as you have enough power for your level. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to make, so I mean, you can try your PvP team out, but I wanted to make a video with a completely free-to-play lineup. That way, you know, anybody who doesn't have the ninja that I have with my normal team, they can still kind of make it with that. Whatever PvP team that you use probably is going to be your best team, unless it's a Blitz team. Blitz teams I don't think are really going to work out so well, but if you want a free-to-play lineup, this is the lineup that I use. Now, all these characters are 5-star, so that's why my power is 57,000. So don't really worry about the power so much because it scales based off of your level. So if you're a lower level than I am, the power is going to be completely different, obviously. But if you are struggling with this this strong approach, it might have to do, your power might just be a little low. Because there is no gimmick to it, it's all about just, do you have a good team? Do you have enough power? So you want to have a decent amount of tankiness as well as an interrupt, and that's what Hinata is for. Hinata causes acupuncture with her chase, and that's why she's so important. And we've got tankiness between the two of them, damage with the two of them, and then a little bit of healing from Kabuto. So the talents, we're going to run 2, 4, 2, 4, 4, and then the deer. Now, Unparalleled is really important. You're going to see why, because there are a lot of different clones that get spawned up in this strong approach. So what you're able to do is you're able to continually refresh your Fire Main's Fire Style Dragon Flame Jutsu. So you can use this pretty much every single turn, depending on how lucky you get and how much damage you do. So Unparalleled is actually very important. And then I use Ninjutsu Urge because of the Ninjutsu Leech. You can also use Genjutsu Mirror Return. Either one of these is going to work. And then the Fire Style Fire Bomb Blast for the AoE damage, because you're going to want to do some AoE damage for this as well. Okay, so there's the team. There's your talents. There's the explanation. Like I said, you can use whatever PvP team you are, but I'm going to be showing off this free-to-play lineup, and then if you find something better that works for you, you can use that as well. But anyway, let's get right into it. Okay, round 1. The problem with this is they have a lot of ceiling jutsus, and they end up causing immobilize to your entire team. So they can be really annoying, plus they all attack twice. So what the most important thing is going to be is timing out your mysteries in the second round. So what you're going to do, just kind of let this work out, you know, work its way out in the first round. You're not going to be able to get off Hinata or Kabuto's mystery, but so in the second round here, you're going to see you let them get their first 2 mysteries out of the way before you use your Fire Main's mystery. Now you can target any one of their people. It doesn't really matter. None of them are any more or less important. But you have to make sure that they get their 2 mysteries out of the way first, because then they won't cancel your Fire Main's mystery. So then if you can get your Hinata's mystery off so she can tank a little bit of the damage here, or at least mitigate some of it. And then for this next round, you don't really, I wouldn't recommend trying to use any of your mysteries, because you're pretty much going to end up killing them off. Plus, like I said, they get their mysteries back every single turn. They're constantly causing the immobilize there. So for the second round here, what I do is I target the Lightning Main first, and the Earth Main has an interrupt as his skill. So you have to make sure that if you're going to use one of your mysteries, that you use Kimimaru's first, because you can get that off before the Earth Main. Then wait till he gets his interrupt off, then use your Fire Main here. So as you can see, I didn't end up killing the Fire Main. Sometimes I can, sometimes I don't. It all depends. But it's not really going to be a problem one way or the other. So they're going to get off all of their mysteries in round 2, which is going to do a little bit of damage. But honestly, they don't hurt that much, so it's not that big of a deal here. Especially once you get off Kabuto's clones, you're going to end up absorbing almost all of the damage from the lightning main, because he does not have bloodthirsty demons, so even if he kills the clones, he still only has a total of 3 attacks. So you see here, he's wasting all his attacks on the clones, so it's really not that big of a deal. Again, in round 3, you have to make sure that you use Kimimaaru's his mystery first, because you don't want it to be canceled by the Earth main. So there, now we have the lightning main taken care of, and then next I targeted the fire main just so that he doesn't cause ignition to the rest of my team. And now he's dead, and then from this point on, you can kind of let it just auto its way out. So you get a little bit of healing back from Kabuto. And she's going to survive this round here. So what I want to do is I want to use Kabuto's mystery to put some more clones on the field and just get some more damage mitigation out there. So we take her out and she's dead. Now, round 3. In round 3 and round 4, I prioritize taking out Yagura because Yagura creates a bunch of clones, which is a huge pain in the ass. So by taking him out, you can basically get to the most important people in the next couple rounds. So I use Kimimaaru's mystery on him, wait until Ao uses his mystery, then use the fire mains to finish off Yagura. Now that Yagura is dead, he's not going to create clones of your characters, so you can see the rest of them are almost already dead anyway because of all the AoE you have. So then in the next turn, what I do is I use the fire mains mystery again because I got the reset from the unparalleled passive, and I took out Chojuro. And then, there we go. Get the clones out, and then you see the fire mains mystery is back up again. Now, again, we have another Yagura, and so what I do is I target Yagura again because you need to get him off the field. Because if he gets to the point where he's spawning a bunch of clones of your characters on the field, you end up wasting all of your attacks on the clones, and then they survive too long. And this 4th round can be a little bit difficult because if you let them, I think it's either 2 or 3 rounds, I'm not sure, but if the characters are on their side are dead for 2 or 3 rounds, they will revive. So you have to kind of damage them all somewhat equally, and that's why Yagura's clones become a huge pain in the ass. Now, Yugito doesn't really do that much damage, so you don't have to worry about the fact that she's going to be getting her mystery off every turn. It really doesn't hurt you that much. It causes ignition to your whole team, yes, but aside from that, you can see it really doesn't do any damage. Now, Roshi does do damage. So if you're going to prioritize between Yugito and Roshi, you want to take out Roshi second. But like I said, Yagura is the most important one that you have to take out, because once he spawns all of his clones, it gives their team enough time for their people to start reviving, and they have their mysteries every single turn. They use their mysteries every single turn, so you have to make sure that you kill them. So there you go. We can see we won. Close to half health. So, I mean, not perfect, but this is a completely free-to-play lineup. So, you know, that's somewhat the kind of the best you're going to do for this just because of the team-wide ignition that Yugito causes. So that's going to be kind of hard to heal back up in order to get like a perfect score. But you know what? All in all, I'll take it. It's a free-to-play lineup that can take out this strong approaching. This strong approaching isn't like the other ones. It doesn't really have a gimmick like the Hanzo one does with the combos or the Hidan one does with the 3rd round where you kind of have to kill them both in the same turn. So it doesn't really have a gimmick. It's more or less just, you know, do you have a good team? Is your power high enough? So if you are struggling with this, it's probably because you have too low of power. And also, like I said earlier, you can use pretty much any PvP team that you want. Like, as long as your team makes sense, you can use that in this for this instance. As long as it's like blitz teams wouldn't be good. You want to make sure that you have survivability on your team, but as long as you have enough survivability, you'll be good. You can use any PvP team. But I wanted to show this off using a completely free-to-play team with characters that everybody has. That way, you know, it kind of caters to everybody, and then if you find a better way to do this strong approach, then absolutely use the better way. But this is just a broad spectrum. Everybody can do this kind of example here. So I hope this helped you guys out. I hope this allows you guys to beat it on difficult. If it did, let me know down below, and please click the like button. And also make sure you're subscribed to my channel. So all the new stuff that comes out, you get to see me make these guides for you. Anyway, like I said, I hope this helps you out. Thank you, everybody who watched the whole way through the video. It really helps me out with YouTube's algorithm, and I do appreciate it. Hope you guys all have a great day, and peace.